Mark 5:21. Jesus was going. Were the multitudes thronging him? Because they knew that he carried power. They thronged him. But notice something. Jairus met him where they thronged him, and Jesus was standing close to the sea. But notice after a while, Jesus began to go somewhere. Who directed him? Who determined his direction? Now, look at Jesus as the power of God and Jairus as the person with faith. Faith will distribute and direct the power of God to the areas of your life that you need his power. But whilst he was on that journey, there was a woman that came and stopped Jesus. Now, look at these two movements. Somebody was directing Jesus, and then Jesus stopped. Can you see that the two persons that had faith in that community were the people that directed the power of God to the areas of their lives that they wanted the power of God to be administered to? So Jesus comes to Jairus' house to raise this dead girl. But I want to show us a principle here. If you're dealing with any form of sickness or disease, do not announce it too much. Reduce the people that know about the matter. Did you hear what I said? So you have an issue. You call your father. There's nothing wrong with that. You call your mother. You call all your aunties. You call your cousins. You're complicating the matter. So notice what Jesus did here. And he cometh to the house of the ruler of the synagogue, and seeth the tumult, and them that wept and wailed greatly. Were they crying? What do you think this will do in a situation where you need the miraculous? Now, I want you to observe what Jesus did. But before I tell you what Jesus did, I want to ask you a question. Do you think Jesus could have still raised her to life if he left them there? See what he did. And when he was come in, he saith unto them, why make ye this ado and weep? The damsel is not dead, but now, is that a statement of faith? That's a statement of faith. So don't you think since in him dwells the fullness of the Godhead, he could have raised her back to life? Why did he put them out of the house? So should you put out people who don't have faith for your healing around your space? This is one of the reasons why you don't announce it to everybody. Prophet Ola had cancer twice. Nobody knew. It was when he was healed that he announced it. And that's how to do intelligent spiritual warfare when you are dealing with sickness or disease. And they laughed him to scorn. Now, what surprises me is the switch. These were people that were crying. How do you cry and switch to laughter? This is one of the things that amazes me about the human heart. How do you cry that the girl is dead, and then somebody is speaking by faith, and you begin to laugh? And the laughter was not small laughter. They laughed him to scorn. This is why you do not announce your health battles. You look for people who are stakeholders. And notice what Jesus did. You know the multitude, they were going with Jesus to Jairus' house. You know he stopped the multitude. He didn't even take the 12. He took Peter, James, and John. Have you seen why some people have lost health battles? You select the people with you in those battles.